the 8 boats. It'll be Christ College who will start in lane 1. Won the race back in 2021 was the last time. They have won it on 13 occasions. So lane 1 is the right of your picture. Lane 2, the first ever winners of the Maadi Cup, Mount Albert Grammar School. Last time they won it, however, was 1961. The base of the Maadi Cup built in the Mount Albert Grammar Workshop in 1951. St Peter College, for just the second time in their history, making the Maadi Cup final. St Andrews College come here. They've won it just once. That was back in 2017. Hamilton Boys High School. They are 11-time winners, looking to make it 12. The last time they won it was 2022. We've got Auckland Grammar School, just the 2-time winners. They won it back in 2011. They start in lane 6. St Bede's, the defending champions. They've won it twice. They won it by 0.9 of a second back in 1991, running down Westlake. They won it last year by 6/100ths of a second. Lane 8. It is Christchurch Boys High School. They've only ever won it once. That was in 2019. Will they draw on the inspiration of Christchurch girls? The 77th running of the Maadi Cup is moments away, folks. Alongside of me, we've got Alex Kennedy. Looking forward to the call. Settle back. 2,000 metres, 1,750 metres of hope, 250 metres of truth.
Yeah. Christchurch boys maybe a little bit touch unlucky. Well, unlucky they got pipped by Mount Albert in those heats there. So surprisingly to see those boys out there, and that's what I'm talking about there, Mount Albert.
Yeah, the Mount Albert crew there of Charlie Heath, Lucas Duthie, Cameron Brown, Noah Curtis, Max Jarvie, Luke Sanders, Ethan Green, Fraser McKelvey, Hamish Toogood. Such a rich history. First ever winners, Wanganui River, 1947. Dominated rowing for right up until about 1970, along with the likes of Wanganui Collegiate, who have won the Maadi Cup the most. They have won it, Wanganui, on 17 occasions. The last time ever they won it was 2004. Here is St Peter's of Auckland. Just a small school, 100 metres down the road from Auckland Grammar, a powerhouse in rugby. Such a good sporting school. Last year was their first Maadi Cup. This is their second. What have they learnt? Have they gained valuable experience? Are they an outside chance? Absolutely. St Andrews College here of William Long, Luke Skinner, Benjamin Bolton, Kobe Good, Jake Burrows, Charlie Butterfield, Jack Pitts, Logan Gardner, William Tavendale, the Cox, coached by Hayden Soper and Rachel Williams. 2017, the last time they won it, the only time they've won it. What a year that was for them. And there is the Pain Train, the most dominant school in the last 20 years in the sport. Hamilton Boys High School, 11-time winners. Lost it last year by 6/100ths of a second. Won it in 2022. All word is, it's their race to lose. The Pain Train of Hamilton Boys will start in 5. Auckland Grammar School. Last time they won this was back in 2011. It's a crew that features Finley Taylor, Henry Barrell, William Riley, Luca Toner, Alex Merrilees, Adam Redshaw, Sebastian Lynn, Finn Helton and Samuel Fisher is their Cox.
Roll call now of the chief umpire.
St Bede's College will start in 7. That is second from left on the left-hand side. Defending champions, then Christchurch Boys High School on the left-hand side of the screen. Harry Hegan, Ollie Browning, William Harrington, Danny Webb, Harry Galvin, Jacob Yule, Jack Bond, Ben Rowe, Grayson Faulkner. Underway. 77th running of the great race. This is the Aon Maadi Cup, the most prestigious trophy in secondary school boys sport. Can anybody touch the might of Hamilton in lane 5? Outstanding start coming from St Bede's College there in lane 7. Good start also coming from St Peter's College of Auckland down there in lane 3, but now just starting to make their move, looking to try and get out into some clear water early as Hamilton Boys High School in 5. They're going to need to go with them. They're going to need to challenge them. They're going to need to put some doubt in their head. They cannot allow Hamilton Boys High School to dictate terms here. Good start from Christchurch in 8.
Yeah, don't be surprised if those Christchurch boys are really big players in this. They were unlucky not to go straight through. They've shown real speed through the year. St Peter's College had a great national champs out of West End Rowing Club, and they're up there in 3. St Bede's, they've got 2 boys returning for the defending national champs there, Woodgate and Gera. So we'll be unsurprised. Dale Maher, whatever he puts Dale Maher an 8 out from St. Bede's, those boys from the Stuart Scully High Performance Centre, they're going to rock it. Lane 7, but we're just keeping an eye on that big red sled, as Mark likes to point out. Hamilton boys, Dylan McConnell, Zach Brownlee, Ethan Stein, Will Milne, the Springbok Shield winners. They won the Dunstan Trophy for the pair, but they are being led now by St. Peter's, who also came straight through the heats. They've got their own cards to play here.
Yeah, well, Mount Albert Grammar is just struggling a little bit, but we know how fast finishing they are. They like to bring it home over that last 1,000 metres. I like what these other crews have done here, looking to try and just take it to Hamilton Boys High School. Hamilton, though, we know will keep their powder dry. We know that they're going to be measured here. We know that at some point they're going to take it up another gear. It's how these other crews respond, and they have to respond. They have to throw some doubt in the minds of this Hamilton Boys crew of Jack Ramsey, Jonty McIntosh, Winston Roberts, Corbin Campbell, William Milne, Ethan Stain, Zach Brownlee, Dylan McConnell, and their Cox, Ryan Ollington.
Yeah, impressive stuff from these boys. They didn't, in the pair and the 4 through the year, they haven't been the fastest of starters. They jacked that trend though in the Springbok 4 yesterday. Zach Brownlee's father's and the coaching staff as well. Dylan McConnell stroking it. He wasn't the stroke at the National Champs where they just kind of had a bit of a speed bump, but a bit of rearranging and a refocusing from these Hamilton boys in the red and black. And they've come back a lot stronger through the North Island Champs, and here they are rolling up alongside the blue and the gold of St. Peter's. Yeah. Good work there. St. Bede still holding onto that bronze medal position, coming through. Well, watch if Christchurch boys can't convert through there, because they have been quick, so I'll keep an eye on them. But this so far, it looks like a little bit of a familiar territory with the remorseless monster that is Hamilton boys rowing 8s.
Well, they are just measured, aren't they? In just the technique, the cohesion, the coaching. It is a remarkable program. They have just simply been the dominant school
Gonna have to earn it,
over the last
St.
20
Peter's,
years. No, St. Peter's a really good school too, and they'll be fearless, St. Peter's. They've got nothing to lose here, and sometimes it's nothing more dangerous than somebody who's got nothing to lose. But it is Hamilton Boys High School, St. Peter's, stroke for stroke at the moment. Mount Albert Grammar across there in 2, looking a little bit laboured in the middle though. In lane 4, St. Andrews College as well. Lane 7 still performing well. St. Bede's the defending champions. Now we start to come up to that 1,000 metre mark. Then we approach the 1,500 metre mark. It is still St. Peter's College. Wouldn't it be remarkable if this small school could create history and win it in just their second final? But you do just feel Hamilton Boys High School just going to slowly stretch, just slowly starting to tighten the screws, looking to just lock St. Peter's in that hurt box, force them to throw the key away, force them at some point to say, you know what, today's second is good enough.
Yeah, this is Hamilton boys territory all year. St. Peter's did beat them in their national championships, but I'm gonna say put away the fine china, clear the runway, duck and cover, because these boys from Hamilton boys are really rumbling now on Lake Royal Tanafa as they start to turn the screws. As you said, Jonty McIntosh is rocking back and forth on that lane number up in St. Peter's. His brother won the Premier 8. He's trying to win the Maadi Cup. What a lineage, but out in front, canvas up now. Hamilton boys approaching 500 metre mark. Can they move away from St. Peter's as a fast finishing and a dogged move from St. Bede's down here in lane 7? What an effort from the boys named Bede and the boat.
Yeah, and St. Bede's, what a race it was last year. The greatest finish in the history of the Cup. 1/600 of a second separated Hamilton Boys High School from St. Bede's. We've seen a wonderful program developing there. They're going to be absolute weapon last year. They've got depth, but it's Hamilton in the middle there in lane 5, now going out by, well, maybe a third of a boat length over St. Peter's. Fast finishing Mount Albert Grammar across there in 2, looking to try and pick it up. Christ College across the far side in 1. You can see the support there in the background for the likes of Auckland Grammar. But as expected, the pre-race favourites, Hamilton Boys High School, have been measured. They have been controlled. Perhaps they maybe thought they might have done it just a little bit easier. Perhaps the challenges were going to come from somebody else. But keep an eye now here on St. Bede's College, because you can just see their bow starting to lift too. We're getting to that threshold, that 1,750 metre mark, where exponential level of fatigue starts to increase dramatically.
You cannot rule out a Dale Maher coached out. He coached the Junior 8. He knows what he's doing. Everywhere he's gone, he's been successful. And the boys from Stuart Scully and the Waimakariri River are rolling here, folks, in the last 500 up on St. Peter's. Cam Bedes goes silver here. It's been a massive effort all year for these boys to live up to the expectations, and they're doing it. The boys in Bede are doing it. Bede Guerra, Thomas Woodgate leading the way there against Hamilton boys as they stride away. The big black boat from the Mulu men. Listen to the cowbells as they run through to the final whistle.
Okay, so it's Hamilton boys looking to come down and win their 12th. They thought they were going to do it last year. Look at the 10,000 stand, the delight. It's a boat length now. It's Hamilton boys. They continue this impressive program, this wonderful legacy. But look at the race for second. St Peter's digging tough. St Peter's desperately want this. A small school in Auckland up against the might of St Bede's, but nobody is going to deny the brilliance of Hamilton Boys High School. They're going to come down. They are going to win their 12th Maadi Cup in emphatic fashion. They live up to their billing. I'm going to throw second over to you, Alex. I was so focused on that Hamilton crew. Who has picked up second? Who's picked up bronze? Is it St Peter's College? Is it St Bede's?
I think Bede's got it, but it was a big swing on the bow from St Peter's, so we'll have to wait for the results to come through. Which is a fantastic second half in Bede's. How gutsy is that?
Want to congratulate the Hamilton Boys High School crew. Jack Ramsey, Jonty McIntosh, Winston Roberts, Corbin Campbell, William Milne, Zach Brownlee, Dylan McConnell, Ryan Ollington, their coaches Caleb Shepherd and Bruce Holden. They win their 12th Maadi Cup. They enter their names in this wonderful history of rowing at Hamilton Boys High School. Their domination continues. Congratulations, winners of the 77th edition of the Aon Maadi Cup.
It felt a little inevitable after they won the Pierre and the Springbok Shield, but that was such an effort from St Peter's to legitimately put them under a lot of pressure into that second half of the race. But Hugo Van Herel, what an absolute weapon in that stroke set of that Bede's 8 to help his boys get back on.
And St Bede's have got second over St Peter's, and it is by 15 tenths of a second, 0.15 of a second over St Peter's. Congratulations to St Peter's. And it'll be Christchurch Boys High School who finish in 4th, Auckland Grammar in 5th, and then we've got St Andrews in 6th. And 7th will be Mount Albert Grammar, 8th will be Christchurch Boys High School. So there you go. Hamilton Boys High School do it once again. They've won 12 now. They're looking to try and chase down the number 1 school. Well, the 2 schools that are still ahead of them. Christ's College have won it 13 occasions and Wanganui Collegiate have won it on 17. I'll tell you what though, looking at the younger crews, St Bede's, man, what a program they've got at the moment. Those are the official results of the 77th edition of the Great Race. Hamilton Boys High School sneak under the 6 minutes. St Bede's 6:02.34. St Peter's College, great performance from them. Just their second Maadi Cup final ever. Their first last year. They've got themselves on the podium. The thing with St Peter's College, they've got a sniff now. They've got a program. This will inspire those next group of young